In this video you'll discover exactly how to get best auto insurance in Utah. But first, here's our little trick to get you cheap car insurance. We use this free service. At 1-855-981-7528. Once you call them, they'll perform the tedious task of shopping around and provide you with the best quote for your location. Now, we're diving deep into a topic that affects each and every one of us: auto insurance in Utah. Whether you're a seasoned driver or a newcomer to the Beehive State, understanding auto insurance is crucial. So, grab your notepads, because we're about to break it all down for you. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty details, let's start with the basics. Auto insurance is a legal requirement in Utah, just like in most other states. It's designed to protect you, your vehicle, and others in case of accidents or damages. But what exactly do you need to know when it comes to auto insurance in Utah? First off, Utah law requires all drivers to have a minimum amount of liability coverage. This coverage helps pay for the other party's medical bills, property damage, and legal fees if you're at fault in an accident. As of my knowledge cutoff in September 2021, the minimum liability coverage limits are $25,000 for bodily injury per person, $65,000 for bodily injury per accident, and $15,000 for property damage. Now, keep in mind that these are just the minimum requirements. Depending on your circumstances, you might want to consider higher coverage limits to ensure you're adequately protected. After all, medical bills and repair costs can quickly add up. Let's talk about a few more key points when it comes to auto insurance in Utah. One important term you'll often hear is no-fault insurance. Utah follows a modified no-fault system. This means that each driver's own insurance covers their medical expenses regardless of who's at fault, up to a certain limit. In Utah, this limit is typically $3,000. To help illustrate, let's say you're in an accident and you sustain injuries. Your own insurance will cover your medical bills up to that $3,000 limit, regardless of who caused the accident. However, if your medical expenses exceed that amount, or if the other driver was at fault and their liability coverage is insufficient, you might need to take legal action to recover additional costs. Another factor to consider is uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. Unfortunately, not everyone on the road carries adequate insurance. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage helps protect you if you're in an accident with a driver who doesn't have enough, or any, insurance. Remember, auto insurance can be complex, and it's always a good idea to consult with a licensed insurance agent to determine the best coverage for your specific needs. Well, there you have it, a crash course, pun intended, on auto insurance in Utah. We've covered the basics, including liability coverage, no-fault insurance, and uninsured/underinsured motorist coverage. Remember, being informed and adequately insured can make all the difference on Utah's scenic roads. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comments section below.